Okay, everyone and their mother past couple of months has been lighting up with this Jeffrey Epstein bullshit about the Lolita Express and about the mansion. Okay, no one is talking about what I'm talking about right now. Okay, and parents, I want you to pay attention to this. And keep in mind, I've been protecting children most of my life, one reason or another. Okay, now the older girls he abused, and I mean older, I mean 16, 17. Okay, they were the massage therapists. The younger girls he abused, who were 12, 13, they were the models. Okay, now we're going to start off by saying this. Maxwell, who is just as guilty as he is, if not worse, and guys and gals, women are not always polite. Some women are awesome people. I would give you to them in 2 seconds on a heartbeat. Other women are evil and corrupt. Don't be fooled by a pretty face, okay? You could have some really, really big monster guy covered in tattoos. He could be the nicest guy in the world to protect you. And you could have the most beautiful, stunning woman, okay, who would enslave you, okay? So don't be fooled by man versus woman. Look at intent, look between the lines, okay, etc. Okay? Now, the older girls were told, you're going to be massage therapists. Job pays $300 an hour. First job, okay? You have a client, you go to his house and massage him at his house, okay? Now, I don't know if that means $300 an hour to give him a massage 4 or 5 days a week, which would be like $1,500 a week, or $300 an hour to sit around the house all day and wait for him, which would be what, 8 to 10,000 hours. Okay, that is what you call too good to be true. Okay, I don't care how good of a massage therapist you are, or how good you think you are. There's no client out there that's gonna give you $300 right out of the gate. Okay, you gotta be the best therapist in the world for that one. Okay, so that's called too good to be true. Now, second, how old were they? 16, 17. Okay. The law is basically clear. You need to be at least 18 years old to go to school past 12th grade, or have a parental signature. So you're 16, 17, and you're going to give massages. Where is your parental signature? Oh, that's what you call a red flag. Now, how do you give massages? And a lot of these girls are probably thinking to themselves, well, I give backups to all my friends. Well, my brother's girlfriend makes me walk on her back. I'm pretty good at it, okay? We've all known those girls, okay? When we were in high school, college, okay? There's always that girl that gives massages to her friends. Okay, there's always that 4'11", 110-pound girl that walks on everyone else's back, okay? We've all seen those, okay? They existed when I was in school. They exist when you're in school. Okay, they're all out there. Okay, we've all known those people. Okay, giving your friends and your cousins massages, okay, and doing it professionally are two completely different things. In order for you to be a professional therapist, you have to go to school. Now, in school, you don't just learn rub this, step on this, squeeze that. Okay, no. You have to learn about anatomy. Okay, where are the muscles? Okay, if I have a cramp in my shoulder and you're massaging that cramp, is there what they call a trigger point, which means the pain is here, but it's being caused by a pinched nerve or some shit somewhere else in my back, okay, or my arm, okay. You have to know that stuff, okay. You also have to know about like what happens if the client has a heart attack, what happens if the client has a stroke, what happens if the client is pregnant, okay. You have to know certain medical things. What if the client has diabetes? What if you're massaging someone and they have an infection? Okay, like you just squeeze real hard and you look down, oh shit, there's a cut and it's got pus on it. What do I do now? Okay, what happens if the client grabs your boob? Okay, what happens if the client asks you out on a date? Do you stop the massage? Do you call the police? I knew 2 women in school. One was elementary school and high school with me. One was high school with me. They're both professional massage therapists, and they've told me a couple of stories about what they have to learn, stuff like that. And one of the things they learn is what? Where is the boundary? And obviously Jeffrey Epstein is the ultimate illustration of the boundary. What is appropriate, what is not appropriate. And they told me flat out, a couple of times I had to bounce a guy because he wanted to do something that I didn't want to do. That's the truth. And I also know for a fact some massage therapists carry weapons, if not maybe pepper spray. Yes, they do. Especially when the therapist tells you, go into that room, take off your clothes, wrap yourself in a towel, lay down on your stomach. I'll be in 5 minutes, okay? You're closing the door behind you, and you're in the room with the guy you never met before. Therapists like that carry pepper spray. And I've known some therapists that have known defensive techniques. They have to grab, push, pull, twist, to bend your arm if you try something stupid, okay? Yes, these things you have to learn. You have to ask clients their medical problems, okay? What any medical problem they didn't know about before start touching you. Okay, if the client has back surgery and they got steel plates and steel bars and screws and nuts and bolts in their back, okay, are you gonna be squeezing them, punching them, kicking them? Okay, no. Okay, if a 15-year-old boy comes in and wants a massage, do you give him a massage or ask his mother first? Okay. If a woman comes in and wants you to walk on her, what do you ask her? Are you pregnant? Are you trying to become pregnant? Because I can't stand on a baby. Okay? You have to know what to ask, what not to ask, what's too far, what's not too far. Okay? You need to take a test. You need to get a license. Okay? So this bullshit where you're a 16-year-old girl, 17-year-old girl, and you're going from your house to a mansion for $300 an hour to massage someone, that's what you call a red flag. If someone says to you, you want to get massages, you say flat out, I do not have my license. If they say anything after that, you tell the police or someone that there's someone trying to recruit girls for massages or some shit. Because to recruit underage girls without licenses to give massages is illegal. It's illegal. Okay? It doesn't matter if you work in a clinic. It doesn't matter if you have the chair, the massage chair, and you set it up in the mall and start squeezing guys, okay, giving massages in the mall, okay? If you're giving massages for money, you must have a license, period. That's a red flag. Another red flag we're going to talk about is the modeling. Now, I am friends personally with Christy Morgan. Okay, yeah, Shot Love, Tequila, look her up, okay? I haven't seen her since she was like 15, I don't think. It's been a long time. We are friends though. Now, she really did get recruited as a model at a young age. And yes, models really are recruited when they're 12 and 13 at the mall. That really does happen, guys. Modeling agent says, well, you want to be a model? Okay, yes. Here's my business card. Tell your mother to call me. And when your mother calls me, we'll set up an appointment. And your mother will be there for the photo shoot. And your mother will look at all the pictures beforehand. Okay, so when you are 12 years old and someone comes onto the schoolyard because she went into a couple of schoolyards and says, you want to be a model, okay, well, where's the consent form? Where's your mother? That is called a red flag, okay? And Christy Morgan, she did start modeling at a young age, okay, probably high school, before 18. When she turned 18, she did decide to do nudity, which was her choice as an adult. And last time I spoke to her, she just got married, had a baby, and she said, Vinny, I'm hanging it up. I'm not going to do this anymore. And we'll get it out there. Christy is bisexual. And there was a time in her life when she was very sexually active. Okay, but she was an adult, and she was doing things with other adults, okay? And I can't stress that enough. Okay, what two adults do together and what a grown man does with a 15-year-old or 16-year-old are two completely different things. Period, end of story. Okay? And I'll be very honest with you right now. My parents are 19 years apart. My mother was 19 when she met my father. He was 38. And when she was 21, she moved in with him. And when she was 28, I was born. But my mother was, by definition, an adult. That may have been a little risque because my father was a lot older than her, but they're still together now after all these years. And they were both legally adults. And if you're 18, 19, you fall in love with a guy that's 40 or 50, that's your business because you're an adult. But when you're 15, 16, you gotta watch what you're doing. Okay, now, another aspect is, where are your children? Okay, your daughter's 12, where is she? Your daughter's 16, where is she? Give you a story. My younger niece, when they're adults now. When she was a little younger, I'm at my sister's house. I look around, where is she? I looked at every single room in the house, went outside to the neighbor girl, still didn't know where she was, told my sister. My sister figured out where she might have gone. My brother-in-law went there to pick her up, and she got grounded. Okay? Parents, you need to know where your children are. In fact, even to this day, my nieces and nephews, even though they are a lot older now, okay, their parents still know where they are. They're at work, they're at school, they're at their friend's house. They know where they are. Okay? So when your daughter's 12 and she's at a mansion, you should know that. Okay? And one of the girls, at least one of the girls, told her father, I'm going to go do massages. Okay, cool. You're not 18. Give me the consent form. And what massage school are you going to? I'm not going to, okay? These are the red flags that are so blatantly on the table. They're right in front of your face. And no one's talking about them. Now, I don't want to blame the kids. I don't want to do that because that's wrong. But I just want you to know that these red flags could have been avoided. If just one of the parents said, wait a minute, you're 12, where the fuck are you going? Wait a minute, you're 16, you're going to give massages? Okay? This could have been avoided. Okay, this could have been avoided entirely if the parents asked the question, where the hell is my child? Okay? That's what you parents need to know. Where are your children? Your daughter's 16, 17. How is she a massage therapist making $300 an hour? Okay? And I don't see anybody asking these questions. Everyone's talking about Lolita Express, what celebrity was on the plane, what celebrity knew this or didn't know that. Okay, everyone's talking about what the celebrities knew. I want to know what the parents knew. Thank you.